Welcome, my dear students of class 8A and 8B, to my history class. Today's topic is number 1. Today's points are as mentioned in the board. Please look at it. Number 1, Rowlatt Act. Number 2, Jalyan Wallaback Incident or Jalyan Wallaback Massacre. Number 3, Khilafat Movement. Number 4, Non-Cooperation Movement. And number 5, Suspension of Non-Cooperation Movement. Points 5 and chapter 14, topic March Towards Freedom, 1917 to 1947. First point, Rowlatt Act. What is Rowlatt Act? Rowlatt Act was an act passed by Justice Rowlatt in order to imprison any person without trial and conviction in a court of law, in order to upsurge the growing national, in order to crush the revolutionary activities of the revolutionaries. The Rowlatt Act was passed, and it was decided that under the system of Rowlatt Act, it was decided that the British government would arrest any person, any Indian revolutionary or Indian person, Indian political leader without showing any warrant order. That means a person could be arrested without producing any warrant order by the British. That a candidate, the revolutionary activities were increasing from time to time in order to crush their revolutionary activities, in order to crush their agitations, their movements. The British government passed the Rowlatt Act. And second one, Jalyan Wallaback Massacre. The Jalyan Wallaback was a place of Jalyan Wallaback was actually a place of Punjab. There was an incident took place at Jalyan Wallaback. What happened to some political leaders? Two influential Congress leaders of Punjab were arrested by the British. Who were they? They were Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu. They were famous and popular Congress leaders of Punjab, but they were arrested by the British. And how? They were arrested under the terms of Rowlatt Act, without showing warrant order. The British imprisoned the two Congress leaders of Punjab. As a result, the Congress leaders of Punjab decided to conduct a meeting at a park, Jalyan Wallaback. The main gate of that very park was very small, but it was decided that people of all classes would come and attend the meeting. The political leaders requested all the people to attend the meeting. And since two political leaders, Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu, were very popular among the people, that's why a number of people decided to attend the meeting. But General Dyer was the military general of Jalyan Wallaback, Punjab state, and Jalyan Wallaback was a place General Dyer came to forbid the people of Punjab from attending the meeting. As soon as he came there, he warned all the people of Jalyan Wallaback not to join in the meeting, not to attend the meeting. But still, thousands of people went there to attend the meeting, including children and women and old-aged people also. That incident, on hearing the news that thousands of people were attending the meeting, General Dyer grew very much offended, and he ordered his troops to open fire on the unarmed gatherings. So the troops under General Dyer started firing on the people. So thousands of people died, and many of them were wounded. that incident came just like a rain of terror throughout the Punjab. But General Dyer had no regards for that reason, regards for that. So the people of Bengal, the people of all states of India, they grew offended, they raised hue and cry against that incident, Jalyan Wallaback, that inhuman, the incident, the incident which took place in Jalyan Wallaback was against humanity. So, the government had no regards. The government didn't use a single line, sorry. But for that reason, the nationalistic movement of India became more and more strong. And next point, non-cooperation movement, Khilafat movement. The Khilafat movement was a movement started by two Ali brothers, Maulana Muhammad Ali and Maulana Shaukat Ali, along with Abul Kalam Azad of India. It was a movement started by the Muslims in protest against the oppression of their religious leader. Religious leader means Khalifa. In the First World War, Turkey had been defeated by the Allies. After its defeat, Turkey was suffered at the hands of Britain, but the leader of Turkey, the ruler of Turkey, was their religious head, means Khalifa. So as soon as Turkey was humiliated at the hands of Britain, the Muslims of the world, they grew offended, they felt insulted. So in India, two Ali brothers started Khilafat movement in protest against their religious, leader or Khalifa. For the insultation and humiliation of their religious head, means Khalifa. That's why the Khilafat movement was started, and Gandhiji was waiting to strengthen the political land of him. As soon as Khilafat movement was started, Gandhiji strongly supported the Khilafat movement. And Gandhiji did it with a view to bring the support of the Muslims into the nationalistic movement. So, the Khilafat movement for that reason was started. And next one, the non-cooperation movement. The non-cooperation movement was started in protest against passing of Rawlat Act, number 1, number 2. In protesting against the Jalyan Wallaback massacre took place in Punjab, and people, many in numbers died, many in numbers wounded. And number 3, another factor which also forced Gandhiji to start a new movement, the non-cooperation movement, that factor was the Khilafat movement. First, passing of Rawlat Act, second was Jalyan Wallaback incident, and third one was Khilafat movement. The Khilafat movement. So these were the 3 factors in support against that issues. Gandhiji started the non-cooperation movement. And next one, suspension of non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. What was the reason Gandhiji decided to withdraw it? The reason was the Chorichora Incident, which took place at Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh. Now, what is Chorichora Incident? Chorichora was a place of Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh where a violent mob attacked the police station because the police harassed them. So during midnight, a group of violent mob attacked the police station. They targeted the police station. And when they attacked the police station, 22 policemen were working there inside the police station. But the mob, set the mob set on fire. The mob set the police station fire, and as a result, 22 policemen were killed. They were severely wounded, and then 22 policemen were killed. So that incident took place at Gorakhpur, at Chorichora place near Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh. That incident is known as Chorichora Incident. But Gandhiji's movement was based on non-violent method of satyagraha. Whenever Gandhiji heard the news of Chorichora, Gandhiji felt very much sorry and decided to withdraw because he realized that his movement, which was based on non-violent method of satyagraha, had become violent. That's why the movement has no justification. The movement should be immediately withdrawn. So thinking of it, Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement. And the suspension of this non-cooperation movement, was criticized by the decision of suspending non-cooperation movement by Gandhiji was criticized by other Congress leaders who remained inside the jail during that time when Gandhiji suspended the non-cooperation movement. Who were they? They were Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Abul Kalam Azad. So the most important Congress leaders were imprisoned. They remained inside the jail. That's why they criticized the decision of Gandhiji's decision of suspension of non-cooperation movement. They openly said that when the movement is on climax, they openly criticized by saying it that when the movement was on its climax, the movement should not have been suspended by Gandhiji. But Gandhiji didn't care for it because he was firm, he was fully confident in his decision. So ultimately he decided to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. Up to this, my dear students, next day the remaining part. Thank you.